Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So there's been a lot of news surrounding Patrik Laine ever since Elliott Friedman tweeted out that he's out of the player assistance program. And there's been a lot of rumors going around social media about him being linked to the Montreal Canadiens. Aaron Portzline reported what the potential return may be for the Columbus Blue Jackets, so it points a lot of fingers to the Montreal Canadiens. They have the ability to make this trade go through. They have the assets to do it. Will they do it? So let's talk about it in this video, so please stay with me throughout. So Elliott Friedman, he tweeted out a couple of days ago, good news on Patrik Laine. He is cleared to return from NHLPA Player Assistance Program. Glad to see he's feeling better. Laine is still recovering from shoulder surgery. As for his NHL future, teams interested in acquiring for him, we're told they are free to contact Patrik Laine. So that's the next step before he and the Blue Jackets decide how to proceed. After this tweet, rumors were going rampant about Patrik Laine being linked to the Montreal Canadiens. They quickly emerged after this. And after that, Aaron Portzline, who reports for the Blue Jackets, discussed the type of return the Columbus Blue Jackets could seek and said they prefer draft picks and prospects rather than a roster player because of their off-season additions. Portzline also thinks that they must retain part of his $8.7 million cap hit to help facilitate a deal. So, looking at Patrik Laine, he's still very young, 26 years old. He's 6'5", 215 pounds. He currently has an $8.7 million cap hit. He's a UFA in 2026, so whoever's making a trade for him gets him for this upcoming season and the year after that. So you have some time to, work out, see how he could be with your team. Can it be a reclamation project? Because the last couple of years hasn't been expected from the old Patrik Laine. So, he's been going through a lot, and this could be something that can really help him and the team going forward. And then you have time to see how he works with your system, works with the team, and, then decide from there. He could be a tradable asset come that trade deadline, or, he can be a player that you like. He works well with your team, and you keep him around. So, Laine has been very interesting. He still has the ability to score. He's still got his cannon of a shot. But, there's just been a lot of things that have been going around with him, and, he has to work through this to get himself back to the way he played with the Winnipeg Jets. So looking at his past couple of years, this past year he played only in 18 games. He had 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 points. In 22-23, he played in 55 games, 22 goals, 30 assists, 52 points. And in 21-22, he played in 56 games, 26 goals, 30 assists, 56 points. So the past 3 seasons, he hasn't barely come close to paying even a 60-game year. So, that's where I say it's going to be a very difficult decision for whatever team wants to get him, but you have that in the back of your mind of what he's capable of doing and what we've seen him do earlier in his career. Overall, he's played in 480 games. He has 200 goals, 204 goals, 184 assists, and 388 points. Looking at, what he's done overall, he's hit the 40-goal mark once in his career. In 2017-2018, he's hit the 30-goal mark 3 times in his career, and he's hit the 20-plus goal mark 6 times in his career. He has had a tough year this past year. He had a concussion early in the season. He went through a couple of illnesses, and he broke his clavicle and shoulder during the game, and that's where he required surgery after that. So, if the Montreal Canadiens want to do this, they're a team that's been wanting to add another top 6 forward. They have the cap space to do so. They have roughly around now $7.9 million in cap space. And look at what they have in their picks and prospects. They have the ability to make this trade, and it won't affect their future and the players in their team now. So, looking at their draft picks in this upcoming year alone, man, they have a lot of draft picks. In 2025, they have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 3 third-round picks, 2 fourth-round picks, and then in 2026, they also have 2 fourth-round picks. So they have the ability to attach draft picks to this if they want to do it. Prospects, you've been hearing the same names possibly being attached to this. Massar, Harris, Struble, Barron, because then you have Hudson and Reinbacher who are pushing their way up in the system and possibly going to make the team anytime soon. So I don't know about this year, but maybe, in the next year or two where you're going to see them pushing for trying to crack this roster. So they have the ability with the prospects to do so as well. They're developing a very good pipeline, and the pipeline that's coming up under them, they're pushing their way up too. So if the Columbus Blue Jackets can retain salary, maybe if they don't want to retain salary, maybe if they want to take on a bad contract, maybe Montreal could attach a Dvorak to this, who's making $4.45 million for this upcoming year. Maybe a Josh Anderson, who has $5.5 million this year. Armia at 3.4. So maybe they can attach a forward to help, with their cap structure as well. If they can help with this going forward too, because they're still a little under the 8.7 it would require to get Patrik Laine. So you want that cap flexibility to start off the year as well. So, with Patrik Laine, I like this guy. I really do. I'm pulling for him. I hope he could get back to the way he played with the Winnipeg Jets. He's got a hell of a shot. He's still got the ability to crash the net. He's still got the ability to, just make plays out of nothing, and still has that elite offense for a big guy, a big winger. So, I really hope that he's able to find somewhere he wants to go and just get his life back together and get his career back together in the NHL. I'm pulling for him. I really hope he could find a team where, like the Montreal Canadiens would be a good fit for him. They have, a good young team that can add one more sniper that's kind of fitting along in all those age ranges that, could really help this team offensively. So, with Slafkovsky signing his big long-term deal, you have Caufield around, you have Suzuki around, that top six adding a guy like Laine could be really deadly for this team. So, this is something that sparked a lot of interest when I heard the rumors going on about Laine being linked to the Canadiens, because they're a team that has the cap space, they have the draft picks, and they have the prospect pool that can possibly pull this off. So, question is, will they do it? I know a lot of teams are going to be hesitant to pull the trigger on this because, you don't want all the negativity that's been surrounding him. You don't want you don't want to spend those assets and something goes awry. So, hopefully this is something that can work out for both sides. We'll see how it is. Keep your eye on this, because it may be something that comes to fruition, or it could be just another rumor in the offseason. So comment below. What do you think about this rumor for Patrik Laine going to the Montreal Canadiens? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's not? Comment below and let me know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so, and subscribe to the Hockey Skate Down. It's free, and join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.